In one of my last videos, I talked about the things that I was going to be doing to grow my hair from my hips down to my knees. Knee length hair being my ultimate goal, while tailbone length hair being my immediate goal. And in this video, I am going to be talking about the things that I will not be doing to grow my hair down to my knees. Now, these are things that I will never try, and these are things that I have actually done in the past that I will be dropping effective immediately. If you're interested in knowing every single thing I am not going to be doing to grow my hair down to my knees, stay tuned.
Oh, this is clean. This is clean. This is what I mean.
I want to first of all give a shout out to the following people that always encourage me in the comment section, and their names are Umunjoku Family, Felicia Zioko, Stella Wakego, American Politics, Echoes of the Vanished. I love you all. It's like you guys are the reason why whenever I make my videos, I'm like, that my visibility is not yet there, but there are people that keep waiting for me to make these videos to upload it because they say that it educates them a lot, and for that I say love you and thank you. Kicking off this video with the very first thing that I will not be doing to grow my hair down to my knees, and that is infrequent cleansing of my hair. Now, before I went natural, there was this mentality that we had. It was not really spoken like that, but it was something that we were all seeing, and it was about leaving your hair to be dirty and it would grow faster. We were always putting our hair in braids, especially as primary, secondary school students that, schooling in the East. Our hair was always in different type of protective styles, and we noticed more growth when we would put our hair in those particular protective styles that would last for a month, 2 months, and we would not wash it in those protective styles. When we now take it down, it will be caked with dirt, oil, and every other thing that was applied to the hair before putting it inside protective styles. When you take it down, you would see that your hair was visibly longer, and this was a common phenomenon for every lady. This is something that I guess is going on globally. We leave our hair in protective styles for a long time. We don't wash our scalps. When we finally take those protective styles down, the growth that we see is crazy, and then we accredit it to not washing our hair, that dirty hair grows. That is not the truth. The truth of the matter is that all that growth comes from lack of manipulation or lessen manipulation of our natural hair. This behavior is something really I only practiced when I had relaxed hair, going a month, 2 months, not more than 2 months, going by my memory, without washing my hair. Since I went natural, my scalp has not allowed me to carry out such things. I wash my hair every 2 weeks. The most that I have gone without washing my hair is 3 weeks. So this is something I am not going to be doing moving forward to attain my knee length natural hair, and that is infrequent washing of my hair. Moving on to the second thing that I am not going to be doing. This is something that for the most part of my natural hair journey I was doing, and this was scalp massages, daily scalp massages using oils. Now this is a bit similar to the infrequent washing because I am now putting things on my scalp that is making it more heavy, build up laden, and dirty before its time. And this based on my investigations. I have watched a couple of videos where the dermatologist says that it is important to wash your hair because the sebum on your scalp, if left for a long time without removing it, can oxidize, and this can lead to scalp inflammation. Not to talk about oils and butters that you are actively leaving on your scalp that is causing buildup, oxidization, and more inflammation. So scalp massages with oils, daily scalp massages with oils, for me is done. If I am going to be doing scalp massages with any product henceforth, it's going to have to be an oil-free product. Any other massaging that I am doing on my hair, like I said in my things that I would be doing to grow my hair down to my knee video, is going to be going down on wash days during my hot oil treatments, my shampoo treatment. That is the time that I'm going to be doing all the scalp massages that my scalp needs. Third thing I am not going to be doing is over manipulating my hair. I have discovered over time that I have pretty thin strands. Yes, I have a lot of hair on my head, but the individual strands of my hair are pretty thin, especially the ones at the bottom half of my hair. That is the finest part of my hair, and they experience pretty serious damage if my hair gets damaged. Over manipulating natural hair that is already pretty fragile and weak is a no-no for anybody, not to talk more of me. And the way that I am going to be ensuring that over manipulation is not going to be the order of the day when it comes to my natural hair will be by putting it in protective styles that like I've always done for the past 6 years of my natural hair journey. Discovering new ways to show off my natural hair, my natural curls while still protecting it. And I am looking into a couple of hairstyles for this. Stay tuned for that video because that will be definitely coming up in the near future. The fourth thing I would not be doing to grow my hair would be actually, this reason is the main reason for creating this entire video, and that is using myself as a guinea pig. Since January 2025, I have been adventurous with product reviews. I have been reviewing products that have little to no visibility online. Many people, many brands making the products that I have been using from both Nigeria and Ghana do not have websites. And I am here to say that I have stopped using myself as a test monkey henceforth. If there is no information concerning said product that I'm using, like people don't need to have reviewed the product in the past, because I know that there are many hidden gems out there that just need discoverability, but at least have a website. I go to the stores and things like intense herbal conditioner carries me away. You see the ingredient list, it has stuff like it's jam-packed with henna, amla, bromine. You go home and you use it and it feels like it's colored water. Things like argan, coconut water, hydrating, macadamia nut, they deceive you into believing that you are getting products that are rich for natural hair. I am not going to name any names. I am going to say that some of these products that I am complaining about not being good for natural hair, I have actually tried them on my wigs. That some of them are 100% human hair. Even the one that is top-notch pure blend, I have used those same products on those wigs, and those wigs have been living their best life. For many of the wigs that maybe over time they started attaining brassy colors, those hair care products brought those wigs back to life. So what I am going to say is with regards to this particular product, because if many of you are familiar with the products, you are seeing them on the screen right now. Got many of their conditioners, many of their shampoos. These products, the problem with them, I would not say is that they are bad products all around, but they are not the best products for natural hair. Fantastic when it comes to wigs. These products actually, if I continue seeing them, if they continue being accessible to me, these are the only products that I'll be using for my wigs. So that is something I am going to be stopping henceforward. No more using myself, using my hair as an experiment. Fifth thing I am going to not be doing is not being gentle. In the past 6 months, I have not been gentle with my hair on 2 occasions, and it caused me to lose a couple of inches, about 2 inches, in 2 different sections of my hair. One particular section is not the most noticeable, but the second section is where my hair strands are the weakest, and I really regret doing that. I'm going to shoot myself some bail, absolve myself a bit of this natural hair sin by saying that the cause of this was because I was detangling my hair with products that did not have slip. We are going to refer back to the fourth thing that I talked about, where I was using products that were not the best for my hair. It was in this moment that that lack of gentility happened and I destroyed them 2 inches of my hair. Conditioners were so drying that I had to tweak the formula with fenugreek and some henna just to give the thing some slip, give it some moisturizing benefits and all that you are going to see on the screen, where I am mixing the conditioner with different things just to make it usable. So number 5 thing I am not going to be doing henceforward, so God help me, will be lack of gentility with my natural hair. The last thing I will not be doing, actually I have never done this to my natural hair to the best of my knowledge, and that is going to sleep, be it bedtime rest or afternoon time naps. Never doing any of that without protecting my hair with satin or silk. Laying your naked hair, your naked natural hair that is already prone to dryness because of the texture, because of the way that the hair strands are formed, your hair is already prone to dryness. Now laying said hair that is prone to dryness on moisture absorbing cotton, your bed sheets, your pillowcases, and also in many cases like mine, causing problems for your skin because your bed sheet absorbs those oils from your hair, and then you place your face on those things and it causes problems for your already problematic skin. And also for people with problematic skin, whether you have natural hair or relaxed hair, maybe protecting your hair with silk or satin can help reduce that problem. Changing your sheets frequently too. The last thing on this list that I am not going to be doing for my natural hair to grow would be the DIYs. The DIYs that I was doing in the past, I mean, there are DIYs that I am definitely going to continue in the future, like henna for sure, rice water on some occasions, and I really have my eyes on flaxseed gel. Those DIYs are okay. Those DIYs have been proven to actually help. I'm talking about blind DIYs. You heard that aloe vera is so good for the hair. You heard that cloves are amazing. You start putting them in oils, putting them in butters, putting them in all kinds of things because at the back of your mind you feel like this is going to 10x your hair growth. No, those type of DIYs, no more. In this video on the screen, you'll be seeing me frying the aloe vera, adding sulfur because I heard that sulfur helps to extend the growth phase. DIYs that at the back of your head you feel like hair growth is going to be taken to another level because of it. I've been on this journey for way too long and I definitely know what works for my natural hair and what doesn't work. Granted, I am going to be moving forward scientifically with any new thing that I hear about with regards to hair growth instead of just blindly falling into it. I am also going to round off this video by saying the exact same thing I said in the last video, and that is patience. Patience is very important on this journey. 6 years is not 6 days. All this happened because I was patient. I was not stressing over my hair. Never for once did I ever stress over, oh my God, is my hair growing? Is my hair not growing? No, no, no. Patience is key on this journey and have fun with it. Experiment with different hairstyles. Do not over manipulate though, but just have fun. And that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, shout me out in the comment section, like, thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every single time another video goes up. I'll see you in my next one. And again, big ups to all the people that have been encouraging me on this journey. Thank you, love you, and choose.